The Apple Watch Series 7 is here, and it is bigger and better than ever before. Or is it? What's up YouTube, it's your boy, B-Mac. And if this is your first time here to this channel, welcome, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you smash that subscribe button with all notifications turned on so that you never miss another video on this channel. And if you've been here before, or if you're already subscribed, welcome back. So the number 7 just so happened to be my lucky number, and I just so happen to have an Apple Watch Series 7 here, so obviously, we gotta review this puppy. But first things first, I wanna give a huge thank you and shout out to Apple for sending over this Apple Watch Series 7 for review. I've been rigorously putting this baby to the test over the last several weeks, and I think it's safe to say, I've got some things to say. So let's start things out as we often do, talking about the Series 7 design and how things are different with the Apple Watch Series 7. We're getting an extra millimeter of size on the casing of both the larger and the smaller size of the Apple Watch Series 7, meaning we're getting 45 millimeter and 41 millimeter casing sizes respectively, which on paper doesn't seem like a whole lot, and in fact, if you put the Series 7 next to the Series 6, it is kind of hard to see the physical difference in size unless you're specifically looking for it, in addition to this wraparound effect that really does give you a true edge-to-edge feel on the display and the Apple Watch Series 7 itself, which if you're the kind of person who loves as much display as possible to actually use and interact with your Apple Watch, that alone might make the Apple Watch Series 7 worth upgrading to. And with this additional screen real estate that you're getting on the Apple Watch Series 7, Apple has now been able to fit within watchOS a full QWERTY keyboard, which makes quickly replying to text without Siri a breeze. I personally love it. In addition to that, we are still getting 1000 nits of brightness, so no real difference in terms of brightness on the Series 7. However, Apple did tout that the Apple Watch Series 7 display does get 70% brighter when used indoors. And I have no complaints here with the Series 7. It's bright enough for my needs both indoors and outdoors. Very rarely, if ever, am I looking at the Apple Watch and wish it was brighter. I could always see exactly what I want to see, so even though the 1000 nits of brightness stays the same, it's more than enough in my needs, in my opinion. Not in my needs, in my opinion. For my needs, in my opinion. And per usual, in terms of the actual kind of glass you have on your Series 7, with the aluminum casing models, you will still have Ion X glass. With the titanium and the stainless steel Apple Watch Series 7 models, you are gonna get that sapphire crystal glass. Now, I do just wanna quickly point out here, last year for the Series 6, I did get a sapphire crystal version of the Apple Watch, and I was much more pleasantly surprised with how much more durable that glass display was. I didn't witness any kind of scratches or micro scratches at all. I do still think with the Ion X, those scratches are a little bit more prone to showing up, so that's an issue for you. Definitely worth upgrading to the sapphire crystal, meaning the stainless steel or the titanium version of the Apple Watch Series 7. But Apple is saying with the Series 7, you are getting a 50% thicker front crystal, so that's something to consider as well. No matter what, you could probably expect the Series 7 to be at least more shatter resistant. But again, if you really want to protect yourself, do go for the stainless steel or the titanium version of the Apple Watch with that sapphire crystal front glass, because in my experience, it is a lot more durable and more prone to scratches or micro scratches, fine scratches, dings, scratches, marks, in general, just all of that. And in terms of colors on the Apple Watch Series 7, with the aluminum casing models, you do have the color options of blue, green, midnight, product red, or starlight. And then of course you could rock either a gold, graphite, or silver stainless steel casing Apple Watch Series 7 with space black, the space black coming with a diamond-like coating, or silver with the titanium casing model. So clearly several different colors to choose from, especially on the aluminum version of the Apple Watch. And I am rocking the midnight aluminum color that Apple sent to me here, and I gotta say, it is beautiful. Better than space gray, I never thought I'd say that, but it is closer to matte black than even space gray is, and I'm loving it. It has like slight royal blue undertones, but for the most part, whew, it is a beautiful color, and I love it. But we all know the design of the Apple Watch is only half the battle. The sensors and health tracking features are obviously the other 50% of what makes this smartwatch so darn good. You aren't getting any new sensors, and you're not getting any new health tracking features on the Series 7, but you shouldn't let that take away from what the Series 7 offers in its own right. Even though we don't have any upgrades with features or sensors, the Series 7 is still such a good Apple Watch because the Apple Watch itself now is such a good smartwatch. I really do think what Apple focused on here with the Series 7 was quite literally bigger and better. And that is what you're getting. But that does mean you are getting the usual. You're getting the blood oxygen sensor, you're getting the electrical heart sensor, the 3rd generation optical heart sensor, and fall detection, alongside the GPS, the compass, the gyroscope, the accelerometer, the ambient light sensor, and the barometric altimeter. All of that, and I can't stress this enough, all of that which makes the Apple Watch probably the best smartwatch on the market today. And even though I would always welcome additional sensors or additional health tracking features, as a standalone product, the Series 7 does not disappoint. It does everything I could want it to do right now based on what I think it's capable of, and then some. I'm happy with the Apple Watch Series 7. It definitely gets a huge pass in my book for all the features it provides. But since we're kind of already getting into this category anyway, let's talk about the performance of the Apple Watch Series 7 and how it's able to do all those things we just talked about. To sum all this up real quick for you, this is pretty much all you need to know. The Series 7 does have an S7 chip with a 64-bit dual-core processor alongside a W3 wireless chip and a U1 chip, which is the ultra-wideband chip. But with having said that, funny little story about this S7 chip you're getting in the Series 7. The Series 7 S7 chip is actually just the Series 6 S6 chip rebranded as the S7 chip for the Series 7. And the funny thing about the S6 chip is that the S6 chip is only 20% faster than the Series 5 S5 chip, with the Series 5 S5 chip actually being the Series 4 S4 chip rebranded as the S5 chip. So therefore, the Series 7 S7 chip is actually just 20% faster than the Series 4 S4 chip. I know that was a lot. I promise you it made sense. Rewind it, watch it on quarter the speed if you have to, but yes, the Series 7 is only 20% faster than the Series 4. And I know that sounds bad, but don't let it sound bad. It's not as bad as you think. We've come a long way on the Apple Watch. I remember the days on my Series 1 Apple Watch where it would take upwards of 10 seconds just to open an app. Now it takes half a second, if that. It's literally just as fast opening an app on my Apple Watch as it is on my iPhone. Sure, faster is always better, but I'm totally cool with the speed we have now if we could use what we already have that works and keep the costs down. So needless to say, there's not a whole lot to cover here in this category. The Series 7 performs just as I would hope it to, and it's still, even though it's only 20% faster than the Series 4, is an absolute marvel of a device that you could have this day and age. Just like it's been for a couple years now, still with the Series 7, the Apple Watch is one of my favorite tech devices of all time. Something I quite literally have with me and on me almost 24/7. But speaking of 24/7, you still do need to charge this thing because it is a smartwatch. So what's the battery life on the Apple Watch Series 7 and how long could you actually expect it to last for? Let me just say right out of the gate, for all intents and purposes, the Series 7 is pretty much the same exact battery system as we've had in the Series 6, meaning you could expect upwards of 18 hours of battery life on one single charge. And even though the battery life hasn't really been upgraded on the Series 7, one thing you are getting on the Series 7 is, in my opinion, sometimes even better than a better battery, and that is faster charging. The Apple Watch Series 7 does now include a fast charging USB-C based wireless magnetic charger, which could charge your Apple Watch Series 7 from 0% battery to 100% battery in just around an hour and 15 minutes. This is awesome. This means when I'm getting ready in the morning, if I'm showering or something like that, just in the amount of time it takes me to get ready, I could throw my Apple Watch Series 7 on the fast charger and I'm getting like 9 hours of battery life just on the quick charge I'm doing while I'm getting ready. I've personally never really had a problem with battery life on the Series 7. I do think when you're using cellular, the battery drains a lot more quickly than I like it to, but for normal use, and especially when you're connected to Wi-Fi, I find the battery to be lasting me definitely a day, sometimes upwards of a day and a half, sometimes even 2 days, of course, all depending on how much I'm using it and what I'm doing, but I've never really had a problem with battery life since the Series 6 on the Apple Watch. I think I remember even on my Series 5 and my Series 4 saying that I like the battery performance. So now with the Series 7, it's even better, and now compared to last year, it could charge even quicker. So I'm happy with the battery life. But if you want a true breakdown of how long you could expect the battery to last for under each kind of scenario, whether you're working out, listening to music, cellular, all that, Apple actually has an entire web page dedicated to rough estimates of how long you could expect the Apple Watch Series 7 battery to last for in different circumstances. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. Be sure to check that out if you want to look at that. But again, with my being happy with the battery performance and the battery life we get as it is right now on the Apple Watch, I'm a huge fan of the faster charging we're getting on the Series 7. I've definitely noticed the difference, and the faster you could charge up something you're gonna be wearing for extended periods of time anyway, I'm a fan. But with all this having been said, here are my final thoughts on the Apple Watch Series 7 and if I think it's the right upgrade or purchase for you. I will be completely honest here and say that I do think the Apple Watch Series 7 feels more like an Apple Watch Series 6S, but since we clearly don't have S models of series devices with the Apple Watch, it's the Series 7. But I say that just to kind of give you an expectation of what to expect, mostly just if you're coming from the Series 6. If you're coming from an Apple Watch Series 5 or an older model, you're gonna be blown away by what this thing is capable of now, and you're gonna be blown away by the display size. In my Apple Watch Series 6 review, I talked about the differences you're getting from the Series 5 going to the Series 6, and now you're getting those same differences just with an Apple Watch that, again, is just bigger and better. 2 words to sum up my entire review of the Series 7, bigger, better. That's quite literally it. I could have done that in the beginning, but you know how I get detailed, and you know how you like the details, or at least I hope you do. Per usual, if you guys are interested in learning more about the Apple Watch Series 7, or just to snag one of these bad boys for yourself, you guys could always head to my affiliate link, bmac.link/series7, bmac.link/series7, or of course, as always, there will be a clickable link in the video description box below as well, so be sure to check that out. I'm gonna go work out. I will see you guys in my next video. You guys haven't commented hashtag BMAXbiceps in a while, so that's how I know I'm slacking. They're still there though, kinda, right? Maybe? Cannonballs, baby! Or little, well, mini cannonballs now. Got some work to do.